Okay, there we go.
Lights, camera, 3, 2, 1, action.
Welcome
to
MMS
News.
Now, roll the intro.
Good welcome us, and good welcome to you, Jack.
Good welcome to you too, huh? And we are back with your 22nd leading middle school news program, MMS News. This week's episode will be our season finale, says this will be for our last episode of the season.
Remember, we will be focusing on a different character trait every month, and this month's character trait is responsibility.
Responsibility is the opportunity or ability to act independently and make decisions without authorization.
We can't wait to see what kind of responsibility our students show each other and all summer long when they are not here at MMS.
Our first story of the week is the number one source of all the amazing spirit and information you need to make the rest of your year particular time.
Hey MMS, welcome back to the week ahead. This is our season finale, so we're not just talking about the next week, but the rest of the year. So let's get started. On Monday we have Cinco de Mayo, and after school we have homework club and no MMS news. On Tuesday we have homework club, free guitars for future stars, archery club, MMS soccer club, and our MMS Trojans take to the track meet to defeat the Johnsburg Wildcats. On Wednesday we have nothing. On Thursday we have the Trojan store open for the 6th and 7th graders, homework club, mad club, student council, archery, and yoga. MMS soccer club will also be playing in a track meet where our very Trojans will destroy the puny Vikings. And on Friday we have nothing after school, so go home and enjoy the weather. Well, that's all for this week, but we wanted to point out some of the other great things happening here at MMS that you should know. On May 15th and 16th, we have 5th graders visiting MMS, so be nice. On May 20th, our 8th graders take their last walk through MMS as they graduate. And last but not least, on May 23rd, it is our last day of school. And also on May 2nd, or on May 4th, it's May the 4th. Be with you. Bye, MMS!
The MMS book reviewer is waiting for the next huge book release to keep her busy. But don't worry, she has tons of great suggestions for you to read now and over the summer.
Hi MMS, and welcome back to the last Trojan book review. This week I will be giving you 5 book suggestions for summer. The first book is Two Night Owl from Dogfish by Holly Solon and Megan Walster. It is an amazing book. Next is Fever 1793 by Lauren Anderson. Thirdly is 39 Clues, Maze of Bones by Rick Riordan, which is a book of suspense. Next on the countdown is Holes by Louis Satcher. And last but not least is Restart by Gordon Corman, which is such a fun book. See you next year at MMS, and until then, have a great summer and keep reading. Bye!
That has a billion seasons and even more episodes than there are days in the year? Then worry not, our anime expert has you covered with shows you need to check out.
Hello, MMS, and it's me, Madison. This is our last episode for the year, so I got you 5 animes to watch over the summer. Number 1 is Ghost Story Dub. Has 20 episodes, but is super funny. Number 2 is Blue Lock. It has 38 episodes. Number 3 is Bleach. It has 366 episodes. Number 4, Rambe, has 161 episodes. Number 5, I do not know how to pronounce that, but it's something delicious. Dungeon. It has 24 episodes, and that's all I have. Have a good summer. Bye, MMS!
Our comic expert is looking at all the pictures and reading some of the words in this week's amazing comic review.
Hello, MMS. Today I'm listing series you should read over the summer. That is Fantastic Four, where it follows, well, the Fantastic Four, where there is a whole sum of 31 comics plus spin-offs where they fight multiple villains. Some examples are Namor and Doctor Doom. And they have a movie coming out over the summer.
Chemist is wrapped, the seats have been reserved, and we are waiting for the credits to roll. So while we wait, let's see what the movie crew is previewing for us for the rest of the summer.
Hi MMS, this is our last movie review for Season 12, and we'll be talking about top 5 movies that are coming out this summer or soon. At number 5, Marvel's Thunderbolts, coming out at May 2nd. At number 4, we have 28 Years Later, coming out on June 20th. At number 3, we have F1, coming out at June 27th. Number 2, probably the best one, we have Superman coming out on July 11th. At the last one, Fantastic Four First Steps coming out on July 25th. That's all for this year. Goodbye forever!
The music has been turned up to 11, and our top 10 is putting it all in as the best possible order for your earhole enjoyment.
Hi MS, welcome back to the top 10 with a few good hits.
Our number 10 song is Kiss Me Deadly by Leah Ford.
Kiss me once, kiss me twice. Come on, pretty baby, kiss me deadly.
Our number 9 song is Good News by Shabuzi.
Heavy under my wrongs. I need some good news. Sitting there sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk my shoes. Wish someone told me.
Our number 8 song is APT by Rose and Bruno Mars.
All you gotta do is just meet me at the
Our number 7 song is Taste by Sabrina Carpenter.
If you want forever, I bet you do. Just know you'll taste me too.
Our number 6 song is Someone Help Me by Post Malone and Morgan Wallen.
On to living in your big glass house with the view. I thought you knew I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf.
Your turn. Yeah.
Halfway through the list, number 5 is Good Luck Babe by Chaperone.
Our number 4 song is Monster by Reckless Love.
She's my favorite monster. She's my beautiful monster. She's a monster, yeah.
Our number 3 song is Ordinary by Alice Warren.
My love. I take one look at you, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down to the dead and buried.
Oh wait, okay. Alright, our number 2 song is Enough Is Enough by The Haze.
Not hearing anything, can't take no more. Enough is enough, enough is enough, enough is enough, enough is enough.
Okay, number wrong song is Anxiety by Doechii.
Silence me, yeah. Anxiety, shake it off of me. Somebody's watching me, is my anxiety.
Well, that's all for the music today. I hope you all have a great vacation.
Have a great weekend, have fun, and do stuff.
Ginger Game Boy has a new game to show you this week. Let's see what it is.
Thomas, welcome to this year's final episode. To start off the year, I'm talking about 5 games you can play over the summer. First, you can play Thunderfolk. It costs $50 and was released on April 23rd for PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. Second, you can play Doom the Dark Ages. It costs $50 and releases on May 15th for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Third, you can play Mario Kart World. It costs $80 and releases on the Nintendo Switch 2. Fourth, you can play Mind's Eye. It costs $60 and released on June 10th for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. And last, you can play Donkey Kong Bonanza. It costs $80 and releases on July 17th for the Nintendo Switch 2. That's all for this summer's games.
Remember, if the only footage of our next story is blurry or hard to see, it doesn't mean it's not real. It just means it's our latest mythical animal review.
Welcome back, everybody, to Mythics of the Week! For the grand finale of MMS News, we are doing one of the grandest, most infamous mythics. Cthulhu! Cthulhu is a cosmic entity created by writer H.P. Lovecraft. It was introduced in his short story, The Call of Cthulhu. Considered a great old one within the pantheon of Lovecraftian cosmic entities, this creature has been featured in numerous pop culture references. Lovecraft depicts it as a gigantic entity worshipped by cultists in the shape of a green octopus dragon in a caricature of human form. His age is described to be at least vigintillions of years. He is also said to have cast spells which preserves the great old ones until their reawakening. The short story that first mentions Cthulhu, The Call of Cthulhu, was published in Weird Tales in 1928 and established the character as a malevolent entity hibernating within Relay, an underwater city in the South Pacific. The imprisoned Cthulhu is apparently the source of all constant subconscious activity for all mankind. It is also the object of worship, both by many human cults and by other Lovecraftian monsters. This short story asserts the premise that while currently trapped, Cthulhu will eventually return. His worshippers chant, "Wignui Morganav Cthulhu Relay Morganav Fachan." That is all for today. Thank you for watching. We will see you all next year.
Think you're just not smart enough? Think you don't know enough? Feel like there's just a little more space in your brain? Then get ready for some fun facts to fill your brain. How fun.
Hello, welcome back to MMS News. This is the last episode until next year, so we will be telling you amazing fun facts.
Did you know that Red Bull is one of the best for you because it doesn't give you any health issues?
Did you know that it snows metal on Venus?
McDonald's operates 4,000 locations in more than 100 countries and serves over 69 million customers daily.
Well, that's all for today. Goodbye, MMS.
And if you don't believe us, look down yourself.
The JFL, meaning us, has prepared for you some funny videos that will be back. So let's see what they have prepared for you this week. Hello, I'm us, and welcome to JFL with your favorite stand-up comedians.
And for our last week, we have decided to revisit our first JFL topic together ever, haircut fails. At number 1, we have...
No, bro, gonna have to go bald.
Oh, baby, baby. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. Got lost in the game. Oh, baby, baby. Oops, you think I'm in.
At our second spot, we have...
Bro is flabbergasted at his own mistake.
Gosh freaking dang it, I cut it too short. Why did I do it like that? I'm cooked.
And our final video ever is...
This is why you should always double check.
So I got these bangs off Amazon, and I mean, they're kind of cute, whatever, but I have to keep on cutting like these long pieces of hair. It's like you'd think they'd already come even. Oh my God. Oh my God.
We hope you enjoyed having us as your JFL comedians, and we hope you like whoever replaces us.
And your favorite stand-up comedians are gone. Gone forever. Never coming back.
It's okay. I'll
She
miss
crashed
you,
her
huh?
story.
Weekend.
Be safe, MMS, and remember to stay classy. Watch your head. Please. Bye, MMS. We'll see you.
of Zen.
The weekly menu. Next Tuesday's lunch.
Welcome back to your favorite story, where we dissect the weekly lunch menu. As of the time of this recording, only Monday's lunch has been released. So let's go.
Hello, MMS. I am Kira, and you are not. And today we have a special announcement regarding the special event taking place here at MMS.
That's it for this week. Try to laugh every day. Bye! What's up, MMS?
And welcome to JFL.
Today we are reviewing super funny haircut fails.
Hi, MS, and welcome to the Family Fun. Since it's starting to get cold outside, now is the time to get as much outside time as you can.
Welcome to our Season 10 of MMS News and our longest running story of all time.
Hello, and welcome back to Top 10.
With Landon
And Elena.
Hello, MMS. Welcome to the 7th episode of Movie Crew from MMS News.
Welcome to Top 10 of MMS News and our longest running story of all time.
Hi, MS. Welcome to this week's Family Fun. This week I have Sage the Helper.
This week we will be talking about...
Hi, I am Kelsey and Miley. Today I will be talking about...
Welcome back to Guinness World Records with Peyton
and Janessa.
Hello, Trojans. Welcome back to the funniest videos you'll ever see.
Word on the street. I'm Wyatt.
I'm Logan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bronson, and welcome to Top.
This is Amazing Animals with Katie and Leah. Today we're going to be talking about vaquitas.
Welcome back, MMS, to World Records with Colin
and Peyton.
That's all for this week's sports. Bye!
We give it a 4.5 star review. Predictable but fun.
Bye, MMS!
To start, you can sort and trade your candy. Next, you can eat something warm like chili.
Hi, MS, and welcome to this week's Halloween special. This week, we will be going over some tips to stay safe on Halloween. To start us off, don't go trick-or-treating alone, especially at night. Never know what keeps you might run into. Another thing is, if you see a bowl of candy, don't be greedy and just take one. Make sure you're being respectful and use your manners. Ian, stop messing up your lines. What else? What? This. Anyways, don't run through people's Halloween displays. Do not turn on it, and nor carry things you can trip over. That's all for this week. See you next week with more family fun.
OMG.